Most people believe they're eating reasonably well. Not perfect, but not terrible either. Just normal. But what if I told you that some of the foods you eat every week are quietly damaging your body? Not overnight, not in a dramatic way, but slowly, silently, day after day. That's the scary thing about food. The harm doesn't always show up right away. It builds over time, until one day your body forces you to notice. The good news is this: you don't need an extreme diet or expensive supplements to feel better. Often, the biggest improvement comes from knowing what to avoid. Today, we're talking about 7 common foods that many people eat without thinking twice. Foods that may be doing far more harm than you realize. And more importantly, what you can eat instead to protect your health, boost your energy, and feel better long term. Let's start with something that feels harmless and familiar to millions of people: sugary drinks. This includes soda, sweetened fruit juices, energy drinks, and even many sports drinks. These beverages are some of the worst things you can consume regularly. Sugary drinks flood your system with liquid sugar. Because they're liquid, your body absorbs them extremely fast. There's nothing to slow them down. This causes sudden spikes in blood sugar and insulin. Over time, these spikes can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease. What makes sugary drinks especially dangerous is that they don't make you feel full. You can drink hundreds of calories and still feel hungry afterward. That often leads to overeating without realizing it. Even fruit juice, which sounds healthy, can be just as problematic. Many juices contain as much sugar as soda, but without the fiber found in whole fruit. A better alternative is simple. Water should be your main drink. If water feels boring, add lemon, cucumber, or berries for flavor. Unsweetened tea, sparkling water with no added sugar, and black coffee in moderation are also much better choices. Next, let's talk about refined carbohydrates. This includes white bread, white rice, pastries, and many packaged baked goods. These foods are popular because they're cheap, convenient, and taste good. But nutritionally, they offer very little. During processing, most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals are removed. What's left is starch that quickly turns into sugar in your bloodstream. This leads to rapid blood sugar spikes, followed by crashes. Those crashes often make you feel tired, irritable, and hungry again soon after eating. Over time, diets high in refined carbs are linked to weight gain, metabolic problems, and increased risk of heart disease. The solution isn't to eliminate carbohydrates completely, it's to choose better ones. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread digest more slowly. They keep you full longer and provide nutrients your body actually needs. Pairing carbs with protein and healthy fats also helps reduce their negative impact. Now let's move on to processed meats. This includes sausages, hot dogs, bacon, and deli meats. These foods are often preserved using salt, nitrates, and other chemicals. While these additives extend shelf life, they can harm your health. Studies consistently link regular consumption of processed meats to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and certain cancers, especially colorectal cancer. Processed meats are also high in sodium and unhealthy fats. This combination puts extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. You don't have to give up meat entirely. The key is choosing less processed options. Fresh chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, and lean cuts of meat are better choices. Plant-based proteins like beans and lentils are also excellent alternatives. Now, let's talk about fried foods. French fries, fried chicken, donuts, and other deep-fried items are hard to resist, but they come with serious downsides. Frying food at high temperatures creates harmful compounds. These compounds promote inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Fried foods are also high in calories, unhealthy fats, and salt. Together, these factors increase the risk of obesity, heart disease, and digestive problems. Another issue is how easy fried foods are to overeat. They're designed to be extremely tasty, which makes your brain want more even when your body has had enough. A healthier approach is to change how food is prepared. Baking, grilling, air frying, or lightly sautéing with olive oil can provide similar flavors with far less harm. Next on the list are packaged snack foods. This includes chips, crackers, cookies, and many snack bars. These products are heavily processed and engineered to be addictive. They often contain refined carbs, unhealthy fats, artificial flavors, and excessive sodium. While they may satisfy cravings briefly, they rarely provide lasting energy. Many people snack out of habit, not hunger, and these foods make it easy to consume far more calories than intended. Healthier snacks don't have to be boring. Nuts, seeds, yogurt, fruit, hummus with vegetables, or lightly seasoned popcorn are much better options. Now, let's discuss certain vegetable oils. Oils like soybean oil, corn oil, and sunflower oil are common in processed foods in restaurants. They're often marketed as healthy, but they can be problematic when consumed in excess. These oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids. Too much omega-6 can promote inflammation, especially when combined with processed diets. Chronic inflammation is linked to joint pain, heart disease, and many long-term health issues. Not all fats are bad. The goal is choosing better ones. Olive oil, avocado oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon support heart and brain health instead of harming it. Finally, let's talk about excessive added sugar. This goes beyond candy and desserts. Added sugar hides in cereals, flavored yogurts, sauces, bread, and many packaged foods. Too much sugar strains your liver, increases fat storage, and disrupts hormones. It also feeds harmful bacteria in the gut. One of the most dangerous things about sugar is how normal it's become. Many people consume far more than recommended without realizing it. Reducing sugar doesn't mean eliminating sweetness completely. Choosing whole fruit instead of desserts and reading labels carefully can make a big difference. At this point, you might feel surprised, frustrated, or even guilty. That's normal. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Health isn't built in one meal, and it isn't destroyed by one mistake. It's shaped by the habits you repeat every day. Let's quickly recap. Sugary drinks overload your system with sugar. Refined carbs spike blood sugar and leave you hungry. Processed meats increase disease risk. Fried foods promote inflammation. Packaged snacks encourage overeating. Certain vegetable oils fuel chronic inflammation, and excessive added sugar hides in plain sight. Avoiding or reducing these foods doesn't mean living a restricted life. It means making space for better choices. You don't need to change everything at once. Start with one food this week. Replace it with a healthier option. Pay attention to how your body feels. More energy, better digestion, clearer thinking. Those small improvements add up faster than you think. Your body is resilient. When you support it, it responds. If you care about your future health, the choices you make today matter. Food is more than fuel. It's information. Choose wisely, stay consistent, and take one step at a time towards a healthier, stronger life.